Hey guys, Jonathan here. Welcome back. It is Friday. We're officially at the end of the week. A lot going on this week. Today we got a brand new Polaris General 1000 in. We're going to be doing some custom one-off graphics on this thing. We removed what was on the side-by-side originally. So we are going to jump in, kind of show you what we got going on in this thing and kind of get you up to speed on what we're all doing on it. Vinyl should be showing up today, and once that happens, we are going to jump into getting this thing wrapped and getting it back for the customer. So let's dive in and take a look at this thing and see what we got going on. Okay guys, so here's what we're working with. As you can see, customer has the doors paint matched to the rest of the side-by-side. We've already went in and removed all the existing vinyl that was left on the side-by-side after the doors were painted. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in, and all the graphics that we're going to add into the side-by-side are going to run on every single one of these body lines in the doors. So we're going to do all that by hand, and we're going to show you step by step kind of how we're going to do all that and accomplish that versus cutting everything on the computer and applying it that way. So it's a little more meticulous, but definitely will be a lot easier to follow all these body lines. Okay guys, so what you can kind of see here is just the beginning stages of laying out some tape to start defining some of these body lines. They are kind of hard to see in the light on some of them, so we're gonna just initially go in and lay out some of this orange tape to define some of those stripes that we need to start with, and then we'll go back in, add in our knifeless tape that actually cuts our vinyl for us, so we're not actually cutting with a blade on the paint. So we're going to go through and lay out this tape to start defining some of those lines, and then after that we will come in and add in our knifeless tape and then start getting going with installing the vinyl. guys, so it's been a few days, but side by side has been done. We've been doing some other things to it, so it's been sitting around for a little bit, but customer is finally ready to come pick this thing up. So we're gonna do a little walk around here and show you in detail everything that we did to it. Okay guys, so here is finished product. Definitely kind of a one-off design we did on this thing. We did silver metallic, which matched some of the factory stripes, as you can kind of see here in the middle of the 1000. So we did a silver metallic to match that, and then as well, it's hard to see the metallic in here without much light, but we did a black metallic to match the factory black metallic hood. You can see it a lot better as that's facing up towards the light here. Pretty much, obviously you guys saw that every single one of these stripes was laid out by hand, not cut with a computer. Once we got these stripes on here, it definitely hides the body lines, but you can see every single one of these stripes follows the factory body lines in these doors. And to be able to replicate that on a computer, make it match these body lines exactly, drawing them on a computer is not going to be an easy task. Hence why we went with laying everything out by tape with the knifeless tape. That way everything followed the body lines perfectly. Would have been a lot of trial and error doing that on the computer, cutting out multiple pieces, trying to get those lines and curves exactly perfect. So we basically traded off a little extra time doing it by hand on the side-by-side itself versus the time laying out multiple templates of vinyl and trial and error that way. Here's the other side of it. As you can see, everything is just perfect side to side. Obviously, laying it out on the computer would be very easy to replicate both sides, but doing it by hand like this, a lot more time goes into making sure that both sides are completely identical. As you guys can see, there's also some nice looking window tint on here. Makes this thing look a ton better. Just adding a little window tint. So if any of you guys are looking for some tint, upgrade the look of your side-by-side, definitely AP Tint Company. I'll put contact info and everything underneath here so you guys can see that, but that definitely helps the look of this side-by-side, having some window tint. Alright guys, so it is Saturday when we're filming this, so we are gonna get out of here, enjoy what's left of our weekend. So far, if you guys like what we're showing you on YouTube, definitely keep checking back. We had a really good response for our first video with the Mustang. Hopefully this one does just as good. Keep checking back for more stuff in the future. And check out our website, j2designsne.com. See what all we can do for you guys. Have a good weekend.